What is up, guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video. I've got a pretty meta team for you today that I've been running to close out the Holiday Cup Great League as we transition to, I believe, Master League and Ultra Holiday Cup today. But this team with Frostlass, Dubwool, and Lantern was probably one of the more consistent teams for me that I found towards the end of Holiday Cup. I think I always say this, but doesn't it always seem like you start to find a groove right when a cup is ending with a team, and then the next thing you know, it's a different cup and you're trying to find a new team all over again. But I think that's how we all feel sometimes. And one thing I really liked about this team highlighting is the Dubwool safe swap. Dubwool. My pronunciations have been getting the better of me lately with some Pokemon. Oh yeah, I said Benedict Cumberbatch. I said it with a P last video and everyone corrected me. It's Cumberbatch. You know, I don't know if I ever actually realized that. I think the reason I thought that was from one of the Key and Peele like East-West Bowls. I'm pretty sure someone I think if you guys have never seen those videos, I recommend you check them out. They're pretty hilarious. But basically, it's like making fun of a bunch of football players, American football players with weird names. And I'm pretty sure one of them is Benedict Cumberbatch. And that's why I always thought of it like that. But Cumberbatch, okay? I hope that's correct. Otherwise, I look even more silly. What if it's something crazy like Cumberbach? Like that would... It's Cumberbatch. It's Cumberbatch, okay. But Dubwool, Mr. Wool, a common W, the kids might say, has been a really good save swap in the Holiday Cup. There's not a whole lot of things that are going to hard counter it. Like in the Great League, right? Medicham is probably one of the common things that would really destroy Dubwool, but with no Medi in this meta, it really opens things up. Like, I don't even know what the hardest responses are. Maybe like Altaria is a fairly comfortable response because 3 body slams don't quite KO. Because double kick just doesn't do that much fast move damage. We get a terrific lead here. Frost into Vig. They swap Sableye. We don't have an obvious Sableye answer. So we're going to go in Lantern here. I'm going to go just for Surf right away because I know 2 Surfs just about KOs. So Surf number 1. And debating whether I want to shield here or not. I decide to let it go. It is just a foul play. Here I decide not to throw right away because I figure he's going to try and win CMP on me. So this will allow me to overfarm a little bit. Overfarm by a little. I probably could have overfarmed more there by... At least 1 spark, maybe 2 more sparks. In comes Vig. And once again, I'm going to Surf because I feel like I might be able to get to 2 Surfs rather than settling for 1 Thunderbolt. Lantern going on a tear here. I get another Surf off, and now suddenly they have to decide whether they want to shield this or not. They let it go. So Vig has quite a bit of energy. I come in Frost. I lag a turn, so I don't get my move through. Take the Bulldoze. In comes Obstagoon. I'm like, okay, this seems pretty good. The fast move damage is just really adding up from Dubwool. The double kicks being double super effective. Bro, that's a bit of a tongue twister. Dubwool sounds kind of like double, and it runs double kick. Dang, dude. But anyway, Body Slam. Grabs the final Protect Shield. The Vig does have energy, which makes this a little bit sketchy. And I go for the Avalanche here. Avalanche will be enough to knock out. This was a CMP tie, so I had to throw right away there. And can we knock out the Vig? This is just a Body Slam. But can we tank it? It is double resisted. And Frost hangs on with a couple HP for a really nice win there. Fun game that was. Didn't really have an answer for a Sableye safe swap, so we had to go down to shield, but we were able to overcome that with a good lead and a good Good matchup in the back. Here we search for the next battle. Alan. Alan, the World Championship runner-up for the Seniors Division last year. Tremendous battler. He swaps Obstagoon into my Dubwool, which really catches me off guard. This definitely surprised me. And he shields, so he's like going to try and fight for switch here. And I'm like, huh. Do I even care about switch at this point? I guess I do. I guess I do. I shield a cross chop, going for a body slam here. Land this. I wasn't sure if I could take a cross chop and live a counter. So I decide to no shield, and unfortunately I don't. But I'm like, huh. I think this is fine. I'd rather save the shield, personally, than go down a shield here. Opposing Lantern comes in, is going to burn energy. And now I'm like, huh, what the heck could be in back? What the heck could be in back? Going for a Thunderbolt here. This opposing Lantern should win this matchup, right? Since it started ahead energy. So we're hoping Frost can sweep him back. I'm kind of hoping that because he's a Lantern lead, maybe that's his Frost last answer. And there could be something like a Vigoroth in back. But it's a Marowak in back. It is a Marowak in back. We land the Surf. And this is kind of tough, man. We're going to go for an Avalanche here. Let's see if they decide to use the last shield. They do not. Oh, so this is still possible. And I have to make a decision here, and I decide to no shield, and it is a Surf. So that's really good for us, and now I just double up on Avalanche, and despite being resisted, Avalanche should be enough from this range. No need to go for Shadow Ball. Alan knows I have two, and he top lefts G to the G. Cool team with the Shadow Marowak in back. When I saw that Shadow Marowak, I was a little bit scared, but we ended up being okay still. Next battle, here we go. And Lucio, one of my teammates. And we see Obstagoon. I don't remember this guy. I don't remember queuing against him. He swaps in Frost. I go straight for the payback here. Kind of bold. Let's see. And it lands, dude. It lands. And Lucio trying to be a savage and call the body slam. But we land the payback, and now Dubwool is going to flip switch. What is going to come in? Let us see. It is a Charizard. Interesting. So here I'm debating like if I want to give up switch because I don't want to get wing attack down. Well, I guess I can't switch out anyway. So I come in Lantern. And it's a little bit awkward, man. It's a little bit awkward because like a Blast Burn's going to hurt. Honestly, probably should have shielded that. I bet that does more than a Night Slash. He throws a Night Slash here. And now I'm going to swap Frost that he expended some energy. And now I'm hoping that Frostlass can get the remaining shields here. And Lantern will be able to sweep. So that would be ideal. Goes for another Night Slash. I get off my Avalanche. This is pretty huge. And I know Charizard doesn't really have any energy. So I'm even... Oh, and he actually no shields. To me, if he shielded that, it would have made my life a little bit more difficult. But now we're pretty comfortable. Where we can just spark down. And I Thunderbolt BM here. I didn't realize it was Lucio. I don't know if I would have BM'd my teammate. That's the second time this week I've BM'd a teammate in GBL. Without realizing I was playing them. I'm such a bad person. Just kidding. I try my best. I don't think BM makes you a bad person to go Battle League. You gotta live a little. You gotta have some fun. Sometimes people showboat in the NFL. In basketball, they throw down a windmill dunk as opposed to just a casual dunk. And sometimes you get dunked on. And there's some parallels there. It's analogous to the Go Battle League. Sometimes you get dunked on. It goes both ways. Opponent swaps in Lantern after getting a shield. Kind of awkward because I don't have a hard response to this. So I'm probably just going to stay in here, I would think. Move coming through from Lant Money. We're going to start spamming off these body slams with Dubwool. Dubwool. Going for another body slam here. Going to consider catching, maybe. Oh, no, actually. Okay, yeah, I do catch on Lantern. Like, I don't know how good of a move this is because we don't know what's in back, right? But I do catch a Surf, which is kind of nice. In comes Tokudamaru. Oh, I remember this now. I go for the Surf. I'm thinking, I probably should have let him throw first to debuff himself. And then here, I'm like, okay, they're normally running Wild Charge Gyro Ball in this meta. But no, I get baited with a Fell Stinger. And then I lose CMP. And I'm just hoping that I live this by the grace of the Niantic gods. I do live, which is good for me. But imagine if I had called that Fell Stinger. I still would have been so healthy. And now this is just totally over. Because unless I make like a Shadow Ball catch, I just lose. Even if I do make a Shadow Ball catch, I still lose. Because he still has a shield. And he's a head energy. So yeah, once I unsuccessfully catch, I just top left. Maybe Avalanche catch was the better play. But no, it wasn't. Because he doesn't even need to throw at Dubwool, to be honest. He could just farm down Dubwool and shield once, and then win. That was tough. I think the Fell Stinger bait was where things really went sour. Frostlass versus Frostlass. My Frostlass does have a higher attack stat, so I do typically win CMP ties here. Gonna go for the Avalanche bait. And of course, it's always just a bait game here. I feel like it's more common for people to go Avalanche here than they do Shadow Ball. Just because you know that, like, the opponent has to respect the Shadow Ball unless they just get one shot. So, I go for back-to-back baits. Will my opponent do the same? Let's see. No, he goes for Shadow Ball. So I'm patient here, knowing he's probably going to catch. And that looked like kind of poor timing. That's a bit of a mistake, but I've got all this energy. I'm going to just throw both Avalanches, man. I'm just going to throw both of them. Let's see if he's willing to... Oh, no, we already got both shields. And then we snipe with a double kick. Very nice. And in comes his own Dubwool. And this game is over, right? Because we already know what's in back. It's that Frostlass that has an Avalanche banked. But we still have a fully healthy Lantern. We're ahead on energy in this matchup, so I would assume we should be able to win this matchup. And let's see. Maybe he'll swap out here to avoid being potentially farmed down. That's what he does. I just commit to payback here. No reason for me to settle for a body slam. That could be like a potential lose condition. Avalanche knocks me out. And I come in with Lantern. This is pretty much Surf range. I throw right away, even though I know I lose CMP. I just want to get rid of this thing, right? We know that the doesn't give me CMP because I always lag a turn. Always lag a turn. And we take out Frost. And Dubwool is pretty low here. We're just going to throw the Surf for good measure. Surf's up, dude. And Lantern gets the win. Yeah, that was a pretty... Wait. It was Dubwool and Dunsparce. So, yeah, 2 out of 3 the same. And we were just able to win the lead with baits and shielding a Shadow Ball. Dunsparce. So, you see the occasional Dunsparce lead in Holiday Cup. I started playing it this way. I would throw my Avalanche and then dip out of here. Because it allows me to like really chip this thing to the point where it's a little bit more comfortable to deal with. I am going to take a move here. And let's see what comes in. It's a Venusaur, so it doesn't have like an obvious response to Dubwool. So he comes in with a Venu. It looks like Venu can tank 2 body slams here, so it's going to be able to farm up quite a bit. And I'm just hoping... oh, man. I remember at this point I lost track of whether he had double or not. Double Frenzy. I thought he was 1 short. So I come in here with Frost, hoping one Powder Snow KOs, and of course it does. Yeah, Venu was super low. What is going to come in to greet Frost? It's his own Frost, but we're ahead energy, so this is really good for us. And I'm still going to bait here. Even though we're ahead energy, I don't want to give up that energy lead, so I'm still baiting. I attempt to catch like an avalanche bait, but it looked like he had time to react there. Or even if he didn't, I guess he just went for the Shadow Ball, so nice play by him. This is a little awkward, and I think this is a mistake by me. I think this is a mistake because he knows it's a Surf. There's really no incentive for him to throw shield the Surf. I think I should have at least built up to the Thunderbolt. He catches my Surf on Dunsparce, but that's totally fine with me because I wanted to get rid of that anyway. I'm not going to shield here because I know he has to... Oh... And Lantern hangs on. Money hangs on to get off another Surf. And that, he realized was definitely game over because he would have had to use his last Protect Shield, and then Frostlass was definitely going to get to a move before he got to, like, 3 moves. But yeah, dude, Money is so clutch. It's such a good Pokemon now with Surf because it already had the bulk. It just lacked the pacing. It took it a while to get to anything in terms of charge moves, but now with Surf, it can be very consistent. We're playing Tuna Fish Sandwich. Lovely name, Shiny Altaria. We see the double safe swap, so we're actually just going to stay in here for a while. And I'm going to respect it. By the way, I'm a big Tuna Fish fan. We get baited, very rude from Tuna Fish Sandwich. Let me know how you guys feel about tuna in the comments down below. I love me a good tuna sandwich. I think this is the game I make a critical error. I thought I was doubled up here. Do I miss tap? What do I do? Oh my god! What? Wait. Pause the video. This happened on stream, and I convinced myself that I misclicked. I totally clicked it. Wait, we need to look up right now. Is there any way Dubwool can win CMP there? No. I'm going to give it a 15-0-0 Dubwool. It's not winning CMP against a rank 1 Frostlass. What just happened, bro? That is so weird. That didn't even look like I lagged. It just looked like it gave CMP to Dubwool. Because normally that doesn't happen. Normally, if you lose CMP in a matchup you should have won, it's simply because you lagged a turn. That didn't look like I lagged a turn. I just lost CMP to the sheep. What? Bro! Ghosts beat sheep in CMP. What? Holy guacamole. Conspiracy confirmed. The algorithm's out to get Rise. Even though it doesn't exist, I'm the only one it's out to get. Because everybody hates Chris. Wow, that's unfortunate, dude. That's so weird. I don't know if I've ever seen that. It looks like we're still in a... Am I tripping? Are we still in a good spot here? Wait, no. What am I talking about? We land 2 body slams. The problem is he still has... What does he still have? The Dubwool? We get Moon Blasted. I overfarm here. Man, I probably could overfarm more. Shoot. Thunderbolt knocks out Altaria. Oh. He still had a full Pokemon. That's what... I'm tripping. Yeah, we're just way too low. Even though this is a good matchup with our Spark moveset as opposed to Water Gun. Bro. No one mentioned it when I did these battles on stream. No one mentioned it. I had convinced myself that, I misclicked or, I didn't have the Avalanche and, the energy was just coming through. Wow. Wow. I'm going to write a strongly worded email to Niantic. They're going to tell me, sorry, trainer. Please enjoy this free pineapple berry for your troubles. Anyway, we're here against a Dunsparce. We're going to play it the same way. We avalanche, and then we catch on our Dubwool. Dubwool, the ghoul. Catch a rock slide, and it's a Venu again. So at this point, I'm thinking like, okay, what was it last time we saw these two together? It could be that again, or could it be like double grass with a Trevenant? I go for my Body Slam instantly. I lose CMP. Nice play by the opponent. And here I'm thinking, you know what? I may shield once and just completely Powder Snow down this entire Venusaur, because this energy could be really valuable. Dunsparce doesn't have a move loaded. I think it did 5, so it would be 2 off. So we fully farmed down the Venu. We're going to do 1 and throw to maximize our energy. Do we get a shield? We do. We're going to do... Oh, I guess he had a move, so I actually make the right call there. I throw on CMP, and do I bother shielding this? I do, because I figure he might be double grass. There's a chance he's double grass, but it actually is a Frostlass, and we had a bit of a head start, so we CMP with Shadow Ball while he got to Avalanche, and bang! Basically, it came down to CMP there. If I had, well, you know what? If I had lost CMP and the Avalanche knocked me out, then I could just simply surf right away, because I would get to surf 1 move before he gets to even Avalanche. But I would just want to get rid of it, and then I would be able to live a drill run and take out the Dunsparce. So G to the G there. A really strong team I recommend for Holiday Cup as it's going away. I'm sure it'll be back eventually. And Dubwool, whether it's Great League or Themed Cups, is a really nice safe swap. When Metacham is around, maybe not so much, but in this meta, I found it to be the safest swap I utilized. And people didn't really have a great response to it most of the time. Like, you saw someone come in with an Obstagoon, like sometimes people would come in with a Sableye. Just kind of awkward responses that Dubwool can sometimes get you a shield advantage. I'd say Altaria was probably the worst counter, because Altaria handles it pretty comfortably, and it also doesn't give Frostlass much fun, because like if you land 3 Body Slams on Altaria, not only can you not win that matchup, but it leaves Altaria low enough where Frostlass only gets like 1 Powder Snow of farm, and has to probably take a charge move in the process. So Altaria lead is probably the worst case scenario, but let's say like the Altaria had been chipped or something from earlier in the game, then it's not too bad. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. Comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.